What's going on, my fellow A-Plusers? It's your boy Adam Perez. We're back once again with a brand new update for you Star Wars fans out there. If you've been looking for any inkling of new insight in regards to a movie or television series, trust me, guys, we got you covered today. Today, we wind up getting some news from Collider.com in regards to when we can expect the most highly anticipated Star Wars television series this year in the Acolyte. Now, for those of you who do not remember, Star Wars Celebration out in London last year gave those in attendance the very first look at the Acolyte, a trailer and maybe some images and things like that. But since then, we have had nothing officially here for those that were not able to attend. You might be able to find like some leaked images, maybe a leaked trailer somewhere if you search deep enough on the interwebs. But I have not been able to see anything official. And so it is with great news that the Collider.com today is letting us know when we can exactly expect Disney Plus to go ahead and drop this series. So let's go ahead and get into this, y'all. This comes to us from Collider.com, letting us know that when it comes to Star Wars The Acolyte, it's set for a summer 2024 release window. This is an exclusive report for them. And mind you, this is not the only live action TV series that we're going to be getting this year, as I do believe Skeleton Crew is going to be dropping as well sometime later this year. Hopefully we'll get more information on that. But as of right now, Star Wars The Acolyte is at the front of the line here. So let's go ahead and dive into this report. This winds up letting us know, it says, High Republic fans, the wait just got that much more bearable. Ever since releasing its first trailer at Star Wars Celebration in London last year, the hype for Star Wars series The Acolyte has only grown, with fans eager for any update on the highly anticipated project. Now Collider has learned that live-action High Republic series from creator Leslie Headland is set to release on Disney Plus this summer. Here's some insight for you guys in case you want to know. It says, set 50 years before the events of The Phantom Menace, The Acolyte will follow a former Jedi Padawan and her one-time master as they fall into an investigation of sinister crimes in an ever-changing galaxy. It says the trailer that premiered at Star Wars Celebration only gave fans a hint at what they can expect with the season premieres, but even so already impressed those lucky enough to see it with the bold visual take on an era that thus far has not appeared on screen. They do talk about some of the big stars that we're going to be getting in here, and even some of the connections to the High Republic book. Now, for me, as a reader of the High Republic novels, something I highly would recommend you guys check out if you like reading Star Wars novels. The idea that we're going to be getting a familiar character in Vernestra Rwoh, I think is going to go a really long way here. I don't believe Vernestra is going to be a main character, but I definitely do hope that she has some impact in here, as this series is really going to be taking place towards the very tail end of the High Republic era as we lead into the Phantom Menace, as this particular article talks about. Some more insight about it. It says Headland at Collider told Collider at Celebration that the series would not be kind to the Jedi and would even call the fallibility of the institution into question. Yeah, Leslie Headland is definitely going to be doing a deep dive in here. If anything, I would assume to show how maybe the Sith came into power, infiltrated things, and maybe at the same time really put a veil over the Force, if you will, to kind of make it more difficult for the Jedi to kind of see outcomes and make decisions for themselves, which in turn really brought forth the fall of the Jedi. And so this is going to be really interesting. I have no doubt that Leslie Headland is not going to pull any punches here. If anything, I think this is going to be a pretty dark series, and it should be eye-opening, to certainly say the least. I am kind of curious also what other cameos we certainly might get. Is there a possibility that when it comes to this time period, could we see something like a Plagueis, maybe a younger Palpatine, if he's even around during this time period, to certainly say the least? But a lot of options here for them to definitely play with if anything. So, look, we may not necessarily be getting ourselves a movie this year, as a lot of the movies certainly seem slated for 2026. It does feel like when it comes to television series, we're probably going to be eating pretty good this year. I think we got two live action series, and we may even have one or two sort of animated series to kind of look forward to as well. So a lot of big updates. Again, no exact release date, but definitely the idea of summer of 2024. Maybe they're going to get ready for May sometime to celebrate. Usually May is like the month anniversary of Star Wars. May the 4th be with you. I think the actual anniversary date is like May 22nd or May 25th or something along those lines also. So it wouldn't surprise me if we get a May release for the Acolyte. But guys, I'm highly looking forward to this, especially as someone who is invested in Star Wars novels, right? I think one of the complaints that we have as novel fans when it comes to Star Wars is the idea of worrying about, is Lucasfilm going to keep any of what we're reading canon? Are they just going to retcon or overwrite things? Why is it that some of the characters that we love from these novels never make it into live action, sort of thing? And I'm really hoping with the introduction of Vernestra Rwoh here into live action, maybe that's something that they are taking into account now. So the fact that I've invested my time in the High Republic era, the fact that a character is going to be popping up in here makes me feel like my investment has been well spent. So again, regardless of how much of an impact she has, the fact that she's even in here, I think is a great nod to those that have invested the time and money into the Lucasfilm and Del Rey books. But other than that, guys, let's see what this has in store for us. I'm looking forward to seeing what Leslie Headland's vision is. I personally have had an opportunity to see the leaked trailer very early on, right after London. I think it's probably harder and harder to find that kind of information now, but maybe do some deep diving. You might come across something, but what I saw definitely intrigued me. So I'm looking forward to it. But guys, at the end of the day, these are just my A+ opinions. I want to know yours. What do you guys think about the Acolyte dropping in this summer on Disney Plus? Are you excited? Are you hesitant? Are you a wait and see? Or is this right up your alley? Go ahead and let me know your thoughts in the comment section box below. But other than that, that'll wrap it up for us here. We'll see you later. And until then, do me a big favor. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and keep it A+. We'll talk to you guys later. May the force be with you. Bye.